Hello and welcome to another Lorwyn Eclipsed draft on MTG Arena. We got two rares in this pack, a Selfless Safe Right and a Sig's Command. Sig's Command obviously best in Merfolk, so definitely commits you. This card could go in either deck. It's not bad. 4/2 Flash, Convoke, and ETB's other permanents of a certain type you pick gain Hexproof and Indestructible, so good in Elves. Probably finding Kithkin as well. So yeah, a little more flexible, goes in two decks. I'm probably going to take it. I haven't had a chance to play with this card yet, and I do think between this and Sig's Command, I do prefer the Safe Right just because it can go in two tribes, whereas Sig's Command just commits you to Merfolk. So I like giving the edge to the slightly more flexible one. Good removal here too, Spiral, Blossombind, Tweeze, but we're going to take the rare. Goal here is to get a little more practice before the new arena open, whatever they're calling it at the end of February, but it's a cash prize tournament, best of one, which is why I'm doing best of one, just to practice. So here we got Unwelcome Sprite, Personify, Wretched Wretch, Sourbred Auntie, all good, and Sky Swimmer. Definitely not wed to my first pick. I think I should just take the strongest card here, which, I mean, between the two Goblins cards, I think the Sourbred is better than the Wretched Wretch. Welcome Sprite's okay. And I don't think I want... I mean, Personify is kind of cute with this, actually. Now that I think about it. Personifying the Safe Right. Yeah, you get to re-trigger its ETB. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Personify. Okay, we got a Pyrrhic Strike now. Pyrrhic Strike is very, very good. Definitely better than Tweeze. We also have Eclipsed Boggart. And that's about it, really. I don't love Rhyme Chill. I think it's just easy Pyrrhic Strike. For one, I think it's just the best card in the pack, even discounting that I just took a white card. And I do think you kind of want to just keep open. It's so important that you find the open lane in this format that I think you just need to be flexible and not commit too early. So, yeah. So taking the strongest card I think is a good idea until you find what lane is open. And I mean, Pyrrhic Strike is the strongest card here, and it's white. All right, so now we have Assert Perfection, Blossombind, Glamour Gifter, Torchmaster. Blossombind and Glamour Gifter are both good, and Assert Perfection. So if I do want to move into, you know, Kithkin, I could take the Assert Perfection. Although I will say it's better in Elves than Kithkin, because the creatures in Kithkin are smaller. But it's still okay in Kithkin. I could also move into Merfolk. I mean, I did pass the Sig's Command, but some good blue cards flowing here. Between the two, it's pretty close. I feel like I like Blossombind a little bit more. I'm just gonna take the Assert Perfection. I think it's comparable to Blossombind, and I mean, I do have a green card. I know I mentioned taking the best card, but I think Assert versus Blossombind is pretty comparable, and Glamour Gifter as well. They're all, I think, about at the same level, so give the edge to the fact they already have a green card. All right, well, not really any good green cards now. I'm not gonna take Midnight Telling. I might just take the Scoundrel now. It seems like Merfolk might be open. I'm also seeing some goblins. Sting Slinger. Let me just take the Sting Slinger in case red is open. It is the best card in the pack. I think it's slightly better than Scoundrel. Alright, I'm going to take the Sting Slinger. I'm going to keep open here. Maybe I can move into Red-White Blight. Alright, Unexpected Assistance I think is the strongest card in this pack. It's also Wanderwind Preacher, which is fine in Merfolk, but Assistance is better if I do end up in Merfolk. And aside from that, nothing else very exciting here, so just spec on the best blue card. Okay, so we have a Swat Away, which is decent. Also Gristle Glutton, which is good if I end up in Red-White Blight. And a Lissalana Informant, which is fine, although not the best in Kithkin, but still fine. And Gristle Glutton. I do like Gristle Glutton a lot. I think I'm gonna take the Swat away. I think Swat away is fine. And I do prefer blue-white to red-white, although now there's a Flame Raider. It's kind of hard to ignore Flame Raider this late. Flame Raider is pretty amazing. In red-white, I'm sure we can find something good to do with it. Also got Elder Auntie. Yeah, I think at this point, that's too strong of a card to pass and a signal that red is open. Okay, Stalactite Dagger, Flamecaster. I mean, it is an elemental for the Flame Raider. I think I'm just going to take the Dagger. It kind of just goes in... It's something that you can play in any deck. Alright, Wield the Sourbread Auntie. So, red seems very open. Also the sprite here as well, which seems good. But I think I'm gonna take the red card. It seems like red is pretty open here. Well, I could take an Heirloom Auntie now. Maybe Audible into Goblins. It's not out of the question. There's also Ransacking, which is okay. I'll take the Heirloom Auntie just in case, though. I'm not a huge fan of Ransacking. Alright, Bramblebag versus Torchmaster. I mean, they're pretty comparable. I'll take the Torchmaster. I think it's slightly better if I do end up Goblins. If I end up in Red, White, Blight, they're both fine cards. Alright, so it's a Chomping Changeling. Good red card. A Devoted Druid. Haven't seen this one yet. It's also Abigail, which is really, really strong. Also a good one to personify, honestly. Yeah, I might want to take that. And what else is here? Colrad Zealot's fine. Okay, I mean, Changeling is fine, but I think Abigail is very, very strong. If I ended up, black-red Goblins, it's going to be good. If I end up white-red Blight Aggro, it's going to be good. Good thing to blink with Personify as well. Just a really strong card. You can turn another creature into a Baneslayer Angel, basically. And it alone is a 1/1 flying first strike lifelink, which is quite good. And Blaze Epiphany is a nice one too. This is good removal. X damage to target creature. When that creature dies, you exile a number of cards equal to its power, and then you choose one, and you can cast that until the end of your next turn. So basically like removal that draws you a card. Even better than drawing a card, it's like an impulse. We also have a Blight Rot, Wellguard. But yeah, I think we should just, if there's and Cinder Strike. Cinder Strike's very good, but I think the Emblaze is still better than Cinder Strike. And I think considering red seems to be the color that's open, we'll take the best red card here. Explosive Prodigy is a nice one. It's also a good one to flicker with Personify. Flame Raider can cast it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it. Even in a 2-color deck, it's a fine card. At this point, more likely to be red-white than black-red, I would say. But it could certainly be black-red Goblin still. I will say black has not been flowing very much. I haven't really seen many Goblins payoffs. Some white here, but I think Tweeze is fine. I'm happy to pick up a Tweeze, just a solid removal spell. Keep cutting red, deferring the decision on what our second color is. Okay, so we got a Gut Splitter Gang, which is a nice goblin. I also have some elementals. Sorry, some shapeshifters, which are good with Flame Raider. Changeling Wayfinder. I like Changeling Wayfinder more than I like Spikeling, and I think Gangly Stompling too. Yeah, I mean, Gut Splitter is actually insane with Abigail. Alright, I'm going to spec on the Gut Splitter. Targeting this with Abigail is pretty nuts. Okay. Tweeze, another Tweeze, Elder Auntie. I'm just going to take another Tweeze. Tweeze is quite good. Now we have Feed the Flames. Keep taking more removal. Start looking at our curve here. Elder Auntie's not bad either. I don't really have many Goblin payoffs. Yeah, I'll take the removal spell still though. Alright, Squawk Roaster, I mean it's an elemental I can cast off of the Flame Raider. And not much I'm really interested in. I don't think requiring Hex is that amazing. I'm happy with the Squawk Roaster here. Again, Squawk Roaster is not like an amazing card, but it's decent with Flame Raider. Yeah, just take the Sizzling Changeling here. It's a nice one. Cast it off Flame Raider. It's a goblin if I end up caring about that. But right now, I don't really care about goblins. All right. I don't mind Guildweaver. Another solid big body with Abigail. All right. Same with Chaos Spewer. Another big body. You want those for Abigail. I'll take the white card just in case. Okay. Wow. Second Abigail or Champion of the Weird? This is actually a really hard pick because both these cards are bombs. Champion of the Weird, I need a goblin to behold. I have 6 goblins and 1 shapeshifter. So I have 7 hits right now. Champion is very, very strong. Although technically Abigail keeps me open in case I do want to end up white. Right now I just have the Gut Splitter and the Heirloom. It's pretty close, honestly. I think I'm just going to take the second Abigail just because I could still go red-white, and I don't have a ton of goblins yet. I could be wrong, though. The champion's quite good, but here's another one. All right. Well, damn. I don't know if it would have been better to have 2 Abigails or 2 champions, but yeah, we're going to take the champion this time. I guess we're moving into black. All right. Shimmer Creep, that's a good one with Flame Raider. There's also Anti-Sentence and Gristle Glutton. I like all of those cards. I guess Abigail does give me a white card, so I get 3 hits off of the Vivid Elementals, like the Explosive Prodigy or Shimmer Creep. Although, I might just want more goblins, considering I now have a Champion of the Weird. I do like Gristle Glutton. 14 creatures. I'm just going to take the Gristle Glutton. I like that card a lot. And I think at this point, now that I have the champion, I do want to pick up a couple more good goblins. And I think that's a solid one. Okay. I tend to just take another Guildweaver. I mean, there's Torchmaster, which is another goblin, which is fine. Although I do have the Flame Raider. It's another big body to go with the Abigails. I do want some of those. I could even splash the Pyrrhic Strike potentially off of they get enough treasure makers. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another Guildweaver. So there's a Tarfire. And Tarfire's not bad. There's also I could take a third Tweeze. Dream Harvest, I don't think I'm gonna take. So let me just see here. To put counters, I have Champion, Chaos Spewer, Sourbread Auntie, Torchman. I mean, yeah, the Tarfire honestly doesn't seem bad. All right, I already have a bunch of removal. Let's take the Tarfire. All right, now we'll get a Curse Crafter. Yeah, this ended up in goblins. All right, that's a nice payoff. Started out in Kithkin, ended up in goblins. I'll take the Percher. Percher's not bad. It's a goblin to behold off of my champion, and it's an elemental, so I can cast it off Flame Raider. All right, another Heirloom Auntie now. And another Gristle Glutton. I think I like the second Glutton over the second Percher here. Gristle Glutton's a nice one. Ooh, second Tarfire. All right, I'll take a second one over a second Feed the Flames. I think I got a decent amount of removal. Do I? Yeah. I'll take a second one. All right, take a Lofty Dreams from somebody. And I'll just take another goblin. Okay. So 47. I think we can cut the Pyrrhic Strike and the Personify. I don't think I need to play those cards. The Dagger's probably an easy cut. But let's see, what's on the chopping block? Definitely want the Gut Splitter because it's good with double Abigail and it's a goblin. Clock Roaster could get cut. Some of these shapeshifters or elementals. I could trim Tarfires. Prankster could get cut to cut 5 cards. Could also cut the Torchmaster. Although it is good with the Tarfires. I do like Tarfire, it's a fun card. Currently I have 21 creatures, so I could easily cut 5 creatures. Technically, I guess I could cut the Flame Raider too, if I just wanted to go all in on goblins. I still want to keep the Prodigy. Still seems good. It's like a removal spell that I can blight onto. I have 2 Tweez, a Feed the Flames, and an Endblaze Epiphany for my removal. And a Champion of the Weird. Yeah, we're definitely going to cut the Stalactite Dagger. That's an easy one. I mean, the Tarfires are fun. I kind of want to play with them. Although I will say, it's tough cutting the Guild Weavers because those are really good with Abigail. Like, if I don't play those, what's good with Abigail? Like, what has a big body? Chaos Spewer, I guess a fully upgraded Heirloom Auntie. Sourbright Auntie is a good one. Gut Splitter, Champion. Currently, I have 12 Goblins and 2 Shapeshifters. So I'm at 14 Goblins right now. Cards that care about Goblins are the Curse Crafter and the Champion. So I don't have a ton that care about Goblins. For Elementals, I have 5 and 2 Shapeshifters. So 7 Elementals. 6 I can cast off Flame Raider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, the Prodigy. I feel like I can't cut the Percher because it's a Goblin and it's also an Elemental. I think I'm going to keep that in. It also lets you punch through certain board states. It's kind of nice. I could cut the Guild Weavers and the Flame Raider. I could cut this package of Elementals right here. Just go full in on the Goblins, the Blighting, and the Tarfires. It does make the Abigails a little bit worse, cutting large creatures. Really just the Guild Weavers. Squawk Roosters, whatever. Yeah, I think I want to play the Tarfires. Those are fun. Still want to play Flame Raider. Like, even if I cut these 3, I would have Flame Raider, Percher, Changeling, Prodigy. It's still not bad. Let's get the Squawk Roaster, I think. I'd rather have Guild Weaver over Squawk Roaster because Guild Weaver has just got a better base body for Abigail. If I Abigail a Squawk Roaster, it'll lose the ability setting as power, so it'll just have 0 power. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut all the elemental package, I think. Just go all in on the Goblins. I could cut the Prankster, I suppose. 3 hits off Flame Raider right now. I think the Prankster is better at that point than the Flame Raider. Alright, let's try this. This looks fun. So 9 black sources, 15 red, 8, 9 seems right. Do I want 17 lands? I could go to 16. Although I do have the double Gristle Glutton to pitch extra lands, so I feel like it's reasonable to play 17. Yeah. Alright. Sure, we'll keep this. That's a good draw. 2-drop. Next turn I'm probably playing the Changeling, so I can attack neck the following turn, like play the Auntie pre-combat attack, trade with the Sizzling Changeling, level up the Auntie. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna blight with the Glutton onto the Glutton. Alright, well I can't get through that. Okay. So, Elementals and Merfolk. Let's just blight here. All right. I think I want an Heirloom Anti-At just to be mana efficient. No attacks though. Gonna rummage away this mountain. Even though I technically have a 5-drop, I think I just want to rummage away all lands, turn them into spells. I'm not in a hurry. I mean, this thing is going to get blanked by the Stratosaur in a second anyways. Alright, so they're putting up all the walls. Let's get a Tarfire, huh? Tarfire with double Gristle Glutton. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll just run out the Percher. I'll play the Stratosaur. I own mountains. Nah. Pass. He doesn't have land 5, then he can't play the Stratosaur. I can start pecking in. Okay, Sig. He doesn't have land 5. Maybe. Looks like it's a draw card though. Yeah, Sig is good. Can't block it. Okay. I might start blighting onto the Sizzling Changeling. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. There's a Tarfire. Okay, okay. I also Endblaze the Sig. I don't have to do that yet. It'd be nice to Endblaze the Flyer. So I could keep getting it in the air. I think what we're going to do is attack in the air. And just go Tarfire and another Gristle Glutton. I guess this is awkward because I don't want to use the Glutton right now. I don't want to pitch the Endblaze Epiphany. It's okay. We can start using it next turn. I assume he's going to play the Stratosaur and hit me for 6, give the Mystic flying. He even hit me for 7 with the Scoundrel. Ooh, that's a good one. So it's going to cost me 4 mana, do 3 to that, look at the top 3 cards. Other than I have to get through the Stratosaur. Just that one. I love that. Playing a little conservatively. We're not going to pitch this, even as much as I'd love to do 2 damage off Tarfire. Okay. I think we're still just going to kill the Flyer here. I guess if I get a land off of this, I could play the Curse Crafter. It's awkward. My cards are so good. Yeah, let's just kill. I mean, Sig is pretty annoying too, but he can't even flip it. Okay. Well, Tweeze and Explosive Prodigy. Prodigy will do 2 damage. Prodigy kills the Sig. So I guess I'll take that. I think killing Sig is fine. I think I am going to pitch the Curse Crafter, actually, just to do extra damage. I mean, I do 4 extra damage by doing this. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Is it though? Card is really good. Yeah. So okay, I could just do this now. Let's just do this now. Kill the Sig. Alright. They take 2. And then I can glutton on their turn. I'll take another 2. So we're basically doing 7 a turn, although now he plays the Stratosaur for a turn. And it feels bad pitching the Curse Crafter, but doing 4 damage seemed worth it. And I can glutton to finish off the Changeling. I could like chump with the Changeling and then blight onto it. Alright, well, he's gonna hit me with that. Yeah, let's just do that. Don't want that. Abigail. Nice. Okay. Oh, Abigail. Oh, another Tarfire? Okay, okay. So Abigail currently can't get through. Let me think here. I could play the Tarfire. And blight onto this. Just to kill it. So they take 4. Grow the Heirloom Monty. I like that. And I could put this on the Auntie. Abigail the Auntie. I have until the end of this turn to cast it. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So I could attack with both, but I don't think I need to. Let's just sit back. Just gonna burn him out with Tarfires. So I can do 4 again on their turn, so they're basically a 2 life. Sure, that doesn't matter. Mono blue. I guess Sunderflock wouldn't even save them necessarily. No, Sunderflock, they'd still be dead. Because I could do 4 more this turn and then replay the Heirloom Monty and it'll enter with counters, which will kill him with the Tarfires. So I can't think of a way out of this. Certainly not mono blue. Okay, I mean, they can give their Stratosaur... Okay, hold on. Let's Let's just kill the Abigail so they can't copy it and give something a lifelink. I mean, they can rooftop percher. That'll get them up to 9, but yeah, they're still going to be dead here. Probably have to copy the rooftop percher. Yeah, they go up to 9. Then they go down to 5. On my turn, I can put them to 1. I can't even attack with the Stratosaur because they need a flying blocker. Sure, I'll take 4. Okay. You know, I said there was no way out, but they're finding a way out here. Second from the top. Yeah, I'll put it there. Yeah, I mean, that was really, really good. That gives them more time. Although technically, I can just pitch the gang and replay it. And then they go to 3. And then they're dead on their turn. So let's just do that. Unless they find somehow another way to get out of this. Let's see. I'll have 3 blockers. Let's see, they get rid of 1. I have 2 blockers. Block. Block. This takes 6. 9, not enough. So, okay, let's just go for the kill here. Put a counter here. Play the Tarfire. Put him to 3. They need another way to bounce a Tarfire to not die here. If they go 2 aggro with the flyers, I can counterattack for lethal with my flyers. I still have a 3/3 flying first strike is a very nice defender. Kind of impressive how well they're like trying to claw out of this. Both trying to copy my Abigail to gain a bunch of life and then bouncing the Tarfire. Okay. Oh, wow. Am I gonna die? 7 in the air. Block that one. 7, 10, 13 exactly? No way. I was like, there's no way I'm losing, and then I lost. Okay. Damn. Kudos to them. I thought for sure I had this. Yeah, they got lethal. Just attack with all. Take 7 in the air. Block the 4/4 on the ground. Man, they really did have it all. Alright, well. Might as well. Alright. That was a good game. Kind of shocked I lost. I didn't expect multiple ways to, I guess, survive 4 damage a turn from the Tarfire as a mono blue. But yeah, they tucked in enchantment, slowed the clock down, and yeah, managed to just get rid of all my blockers. Okay. Alright, Sand's fine. Still can't believe that last game. Oh man. I'd be very tilted if there were like money on the line. Okay. I'd like to draw some non-lands. Okay. Don't really want to feed the flames that. Trample and haste, okay. Sure. It's the first time I've seen someone cast this card this format. Alright, I'll just counterattack for 3. I could technically end blaze that for 2 mana, dig the top 3. What if I find like a Curse Crafter to the end of your next turn? That honestly seems fine. I could find a 2-drop here. Curse Crafter would be a really nice one. Okay. I guess I'll take... So till the end of my next turn. I could take the Torchmaster, or I could just take the Chaos Spewer. I feel like I'd rather just have the Chaos Spewer. I think it's more impactful than Torchmaster. Just a big 5/4. Even though I could play the Torchmaster there, I think I still like the 5/4. Sure. Next turn I can drop the Rooftop Percher. Exile that elf in their graveyard. They're just like Jund? Or red-green it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. Multiple mountains, multiple swamps. Green 2-drop. This looks a little suspect. They have a Cinder Strike, sure. Okay. Alright. Definitely want this out of here. There's not a way to get back spells, right? There is a card, there is an elf card which cares about lands in the graveyard, the Lorwyn, that makes worms, so we'll get rid of a land and creature. It's a good one. Although, putting on a 1/1's not the most threatening. If they kill my flyer, then it's a problem. Yeah, attacking doesn't seem as good anymore. We are going to play a land so I can feed the flames, but yeah, I think we're just going to... Technically, if I attack, they take 3, then they counterattack for 2, gain 2, so basically I'm doing 1 damage to them and I'm taking 2 damage. Doesn't seem worth it. Okay. Gristle Glutton. Alright, I could attack with the Ante. If they double block, I can feed the flames. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let the Ante go. They blocked with 1? Say what? Is that a misclick or something? I don't quite understand that. Seemed like you just want to trade the elf there. Okay. Alright, I don't feel the need to feed the flames anything yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna start using the Glutton though. I'll do it onto the Glutton. Let's get rid of the Swamp. Okay. I can kill the Dawn's Light Archer. Or the Abigail. I guess the Archer is more annoying because it blocks my Rooftop Percher. Let's kill the Archer. I could feed the flames of 4/3 and attack with the Ante and the Percher. I think I'm gonna wait one more turn on using removal though. There might be a bigger creature that I need to kill. more important creature. I can take a little bit of damage. We're not going to chump block with the Prodigy yet, because I'd rather chump block and then blight onto it with the Glutton. I'll just take all the damage. Sure. Okay. Huh. Exile. So I couldn't even grow the ante if I wanted here. Alright. It beats, I guess. I do get to surveil, though. Curse Crafter. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Hold the mountain, because there's another Bristle Glen in the deck. This deck is wild. Islands? And what are the islands? What are the islands for? Alright, that is a card I'll feed to the flames. Nice, that's a good draw. Let's attack with both. And play the Gut Splitter Gang. What is his mana base? Alright. I'm just gonna take the damage. Play the Auntie first in case someone dies in combat. And attack with everybody. Pass. Another one? Okay. Tarfire. Interesting. So put him to 3. I am going to keep that, I think. So I technically could blight onto my Curse Crafter, get 2 damage in with the Tarfire, put him to 1, and then next turn the Gut Splitter blighting onto it will kill them. I think I'm not going to do it yet, though. Even though I don't get to do it now, I feel like they have to kill the Gut Splitter Gang, and the Curse Crafter drains them. Yeah, I mean, if I do it now, I have to chump block. Alright, I'm going to do it now, I think. Technically, if they kill this, then I can't finish them off. Okay. They need to kill the Gut Splitter. They need removal. Mirror form. Okay. That should do it. I should have put 2 counters on it there, but didn't matter. Wow, this deck was wild. Mirror form. 4 colors. Okay. Yep, this hand is good. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Probably leading with the Sting Slinger. Just because it beats down harder. Sting Slinger and a Gut Splitter. But we'll see what they do. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play the 3/3 for sure. Milled an elf. I don't think I want a glutton yet, because if they kill the 3/3, I'll want to block the 2/2. Okay, so they could have the Aura, which gives it +1/+0. Could have the Scarblade's Malice. They could have the +3/+3. I want to block with the Gristle Glutton. I think I'm just going to take this. They clearly have something. I don't think I want to lose the Gristle Glutton quite yet. I'll play the Gut Splitter. I don't think they'll be able to get through that. Alright, so they probably... I feel like they have the 4/2 here. Do I want to do it now? The Gristle Glutton. Yeah, I don't think I want this land, so I think... Yeah, they might have the 4/2. Let's just attack with the 3/3. They might play the 4/2 flash. Yeah, they did. Could tweeze it. But I'm fine trading and just playing the Gut Splitter. Okay, so maybe I'll just do it onto this. Fire. Okay. Just get a Gut Splitter gang. If removal for this, then, you know, it's not great for me. They clearly have some combat trick. Either the +3/+3 or the +2/+0 indestructible, or if they attack into this, and I think it's Scarblade's Malice. Give it Death Touch. Alright, they didn't. Well, I got the tweeze, so that's good. I'm gonna take the damage here. And you know what? I think I am gonna play this land. Well, technically, I guess I could have tweezed it away. Alright, let's attack first with a 6/6. Not playing the Heirloom Ani first because I might need to tweeze. Yeah, we're gonna end up tweezing here. Double block. Oh, just block 1. Okay. Oh, Blossoming Defense. That's what they had. Okay. Let's kill that. I'm gonna decline. I think these are fine. Play a Tarfire, although actually we're not even gonna use it here. I could use it, but I think playing the Auntie is good. That triggers the Tarfire on its own. Like, okay, kill the Tarfire. Alright, I don't mind that because I get another attack in with my Gut Splitter here. Springleaf Drum. Right? Yeah, I'm blocking. This time I'm blocking. Alright, I'll take 3 more here. Burdock Core. 4th mana becomes a 4/4. What do I blight onto here? Okay. Maybe just the Heirloom Auntie. Yeah, I think just the Heirloom Auntie. That's a good one. Alright, do I want to blight onto my Gristle Glutton? And take 3 more? I'm going to take 3 more, and this is the last one I'm going to take, I think. Let's attack for 6. I'm going to play the Sour Bread now. And we're going to blight onto itself. Now I got lots of fodder for my blighting. And the Heirloomani's going to start growing. I don't want to pitch the Sizzling Changeling. It's quite good. Alright. They technically could activate that here, but you have to tap something. They could kill the Heirloomani. It's not unreasonable. Probably should. They can then double block the 6/6. Yep. Alright. Still gonna hold on to Sizzling Changeling. Oh, is that a good draw or what? Alright, let's just blight onto the Gristle Glutton now. And Gut Splitter. I don't even want to attack on the ground because they block with the Lissalon Informant and get to Surveil, try and find an answer. I'd rather just not give them the opportunity to find an answer. That's so good. I lose the downside of the Gut Splitter as well. Alright, that's game. You're just dead in the air here. Well, that's not true. They can gain 2 life. No, they can't gain 2 life because I'll block with a 1/1 and then blight onto it with a Gristle Glutton. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna keep this. If I get a mountain, I think it's okay. This is a funny hand though. Okay. Mountain. Alright. That's not the worst. Get mountain next turn, I can play Abigail and Gristle Glutton. Attack into it. So they either have a pump spell, they could have the Ransacking or the Scarblade Malice. I think considering I have Abigail in hand, I'm just supposed to take this. I think I want a creature. I think next turn I want to play Abigail and put it on a creature. Okay. Yeah. Don't want to attack. I'm going to trade off Abigail for a Spikeling next turn. So yeah, I'll poke in. Get the trick out of his hand so I can... I want the first Abigail to die so I can play the second one. So yeah, we'll block here. You can use your trick. Yep, you'd have to ransack me. It's fine. There we go. Alright, so I could Explosive Prodigy the 2/2. And I could play another Abigail. But I feel like I want to conserve that one. Yeah. I think I'd rather save it for a larger creature. I could also get the Gristle Glutton going. Maybe I'll just get the Glutton going. I think I like that. I'm not going to play the other Abigail. Well... yeah, I'm going to wait and see if I can find a larger creature, like a Gut Splitter Gang. Attacks with the Spikeling again. Alright. I'll bite again. Okay. Sure. That's, I mean, it's a 2-for-1. I'm okay with that. I think I'm just going to get another Glutton going for the same reason as before. This time I'm not going to attack. Threaten a double block. Ooh. Alright, that's pretty good. Can kill my Prankster now. Yep. Taking that. Alright. So I could technically, oh, I can't even Prodigy and kill the 2/2 anymore. This is awkward. I could Tweeze. I could block the Gloom Ripper and Tweeze it. I could play the Abigail just on the 1/3 now. And then Prodigy the 2/2. Yeah, I think actually that's what I'm going to do. Pecking for 1. On a future turn, I can technically block Abigail and the Gloom Ripper, first strike damage on it, then Tweeze it to finish it off. We'll take the damage here. Alright, that's a good one. They have so much life. I assume they blight onto the Blackthorn. Oh, they didn't. They just want to beat down. That makes sense. Okay. I'd attack with both of these. Chump with the Prodigy, and then Tweeze on the Gloom Ripper. I think I'm okay with that. I'll put the Prodigy on the Gloom Ripper, just block, and then Tweeze it at the end of the turn. Get rid of the swamp. Hope they don't have a way to get back the Gloom Ripper. Oh. Alright, let's just do this now. Do I even want to do that? Probably they're gonna blight onto the, actually they're gonna blight onto a different creature, so they have a 3/2 which can block my flyers. Oh, that's really freaking annoying. Alright, let's let them do it first. I feel like I probably revealed I have the Tweeze here. I think I'm supposed to kill the Dream Caesar, but I guess at this point maybe I'll just draw my card. I can pitch another land. Okay, that's a good draw. Technically I could feed the flames here, but I'm going to take a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to sit back. Go for the Tweeze play I talked about earlier. They can't attack with a 3/2 if I leave both of my things back, unless they have more removal. Okay. Now they can attack with a 3/2. Alright, we're just gonna feed the flames the Gloom Ripper. Save the Tweez so I can boot something away. Yeah, like that. Okay. This thing is gonna be a problem. I mean, the flyer is annoying too. But this thing is gonna grow quite large. Gonna grow to a 5/5. Next turn it's a 3/3. I can still double block it. I think the flyer is a more immediate problem. Okay. Decline. Let's pass. I mean, technically I could double block now, but I don't think I can afford to double block the... Okay. That's happening. They're gonna start... Yeah, I think I just play this. Still don't like attacking. I can threaten to double block the safe right, so they're probably gonna wait one more turn, unless they draw removal. I'm hoping I draw removal now for the safe right, but at this point, what do I have left? I have the rare, the X red instant to kill the safe right. That would be insane. And a Tweez. Okay. It's honestly not bad. Because I can block with a 2/2 and then Tweez, get rid of a mountain. I even get to grow the Auntie and Surveil. Don't want that. Still 24-6, like we're very far behind. Okay. 5/4? I'll take a 5/4. So I guess I'm hoping to draw like a Rooftop Percher. Trying the Tarfire is going to be pretty horrible at this point. That's a problem. Yeah, that is a big problem. So both of my Gluttons are gone. So are both of my Tweezes, so I guess I can play the Swamp. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I still have the Endblaze Epiphany. That would be really good if I could draw it. Alright. I got one more draw. But yeah, I don't think we're going to win this game. Alright, there you go. Yep. It's tough. It's tempting to put in the 4/3 elementals just to go better with the Abigails. The other cards are much more synergistic with my deck. I could cut the Prankster. Alright, you know what? I'm going to cut the Prankster and I'm going to put in one Guildweaver. Just have a little more oomph, I think, and it's good with the two Abigails. Alright, we'll keep this one. Got a couple of removal spells. Nice 4-drop. Tarfire not looking great. I could tweeze it away. I'm just gonna run it out. I think it's still pretty good in this deck. Especially with the Gut Splitter. Okay. I don't really want to tweeze away this land. I probably won't. I think it's too greedy. Alright, they don't have a play. I love that. They might have the 4-2 flash. They don't. Okay. Alright, I love that my thing is living. They could put 2 counters on this and then play the second Tarfire. Basically take 8. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do it. The next turn I can play Chaos Spewer. That does 4 more damage off of the Tarfires. Tarfire aggro here. Okay. Could also just feed the flames that and attack. That's reasonable too. I'll do that. Exile 2, that's nice. So I got a chump block or take 4 more. Okay, chump blocking. Sure. Okay. Ignore the Sauerbrand Auntie this turn. So I think I'll decline. Just play the Auntie. Put 2 counters on it. Maybe I want 2 counters here. Alright, I'm actually going to put 2 counters on the Gut Splitter game, because I might want to light that away. I don't think I'm going to need it much longer. Basically I have 6 damage in hand, 6 burn. So I think I probably got him next turn. Sure, I can kill the Gut Splitter now if they want. Okay, kill that thing. But I can just blight with the Gut Splitter and just like try and double tweeze them. Yep. Let's just blight here. Tweeze you. Tweeze you. What is this, burn? This feels like a burn deck. Damn. Got our sulfuric vortex and our lightning bolts. Playing against ignoring my wife. Ooh. I'm gonna keep it. It's a little suspect, but if I get a 3rd land, we're in good shape, because I can tweeze. I can pitch like the 5-drop. I'm gonna play that, because if I draw a 3rd land, I can play that Auntie and do 2 damage to them. Alright, I'm glad it's in Merfolk, although that is an aggressive card. Alright, land 3, there we go. Let's just go Heirloom Auntie. Put that in play. Do 2 damage to them. I could tweeze next turn if I miss a land drop. Yep, take it. Tweeze their next play. Oh, can't tweeze that. Don't want to tweeze that. Deceit? Oh, jeez. So probably just using the bounce mode here. It's a bit awkward. I do want to play a land here. Do I tweeze away an Abigail? That's kind of hard to do. Yeah, I think we're just going to tweeze, hit the spikeling. Try and hit a land here. I think we're going to pitch... I think I need to feed the flames for the deceit. Could pitch one of these Abigails, or... I'll just do the Percher. I feel like Abigail's going to be good this game. Alright, no land there, but Changeling is a good one. That's a great one, Abigail. Although I guess Deceit's good against Abigail. Alright, let's run out the Changeling. So probably Deceit next turn. Like, I almost want to Abigail after they Deceit. Because they're going to bounce the Changeling. I'll still have Abigail. I think I'm going to wait. Let them play the Deceit. Feed the Flames of Deceit next turn. And then start dropping the Abigails. I do hope they cast a Deceit this turn, though. Oh, they're not doing it. That's not good. Alright. I'll offer this trade. I'm fine with that trade. Throws the Heirloomati. They're going to play the Deceit now. Another Tarfire. Don't think I want another one. I think at this point I just need more creatures for the Abigails. Okay. Land. Interesting. Looks like they have the Soul Read on the Abigails here. Play Abigail, hit him for 3. He bounces the Heirloomati, hits me for 5. I think I'm just going to wait still. I don't think I want to give up the Abigail value. They're being really patient here. It's like they know what I have. Okay. I do want to play this swamp, because I am going to want, I think, to replay an Abigail and a black creature he bounces. Is he waiting for like a Flame Raider so he can do the black? Why isn't he playing this? I'm going to start attacking with my Curse Crafter. Yep, I'm getting in. Okay. This land I'll hold to pitch to Tweezes or Gluttons. Can I get a swamp with this? No. So why isn't he playing the Deceit? Very curious. I don't really know what's going on. Can't wait forever, right? Huh. Is he gonna play it now to get the trigger? Okay. 7-3, huh? So we'll get that thing back when it dies. I could kill it now. I'm just gonna kill it now. Take 5 less damage this way. I still have to deal with the Deceit, but hopefully the Abigails will help me outrace it. I do take 6 here. Okay. I mean, the Curse Crafter can trade with one of those as well. So let's go Abigail. Attack the air. We play a Curse Crafter. Still gonna hold the lands, I think. Oh, that's funny. The Abigails trigger the Tarfires. Forgot about that. Because they put counters on a creature. I've never seen that interaction before. I mean, they still have quite the ground force here. That's a good one. Curse Crafter can trade with one of these fatties. If they have removal for the Curse Crafter, we are probably losing. Oh, doubling elementals. That's pretty good. So I probably got to trade off here. Wow. I can play another Abigail. Actually, maybe I want to trade off the Deceit. This thing will be smaller next turn. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. I mean, I can't even really attack here. I'm not outracing this. I think I gotta leave it back, but yeah, I think we're toast at this point. Any removal spell is just game over. Right now I can hold off his whole board. I can't hold back to 2/4. He should have attacked with that. Right, Sting Slinger. I could attack and then Sting Slinger Abigail. I think that's what I should do. This also does 2 more damage to the Tarfire. Although technically I lose the ability to keep pinging him, but I think it's okay. Alright. I think we got there. That's insane. I mean, no, we haven't got there yet. I'm taking 6 here. He has to chump block with the Twin Flame Travelers. Oh, and this can kill. I have 3 colors. That kills the Travelers. Gets lethal in. Amazing. Wow. Close game. Very, very close game. Yeah, I mean, I think just waiting on the Abigails definitely worked out. Like, if I played it early and just bounced one of the creatures, I think that would have gone a lot worse for me. I don't know why he waited so long in the Deceit. Alright. 4-2. See if we can get one more win here. Yes. This hand looks fun. This is the Tarfire hand. Champion I can play on turn 4 by beholding the Rooftop Percher. And just go wild with these Tarfires. Tarfire and a Tarfire and a Champion's a hilarious curve. Okay. Play another one. Okay. So I could do Champion now. Yeah, I think that's good. Champion. Let's behold, I think, the Changeling. I'd rather get the Rooftop Percher in play, I think. And let's just do it now. Kill his Chaos Spear, we get 4 damage in. It does make this vulnerable to Tweeze, which is the downside, but this does seem good. To getting the 4 damage in. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, I don't even get the creature back. Brutal. because it loses the ability to return the creature. Okay. That didn't go well. Still though, these Tarfires draw Gristleglutton, we're in business. Sunderflock. Alright, that doesn't actually work. Alright. Sit back. I'm not gonna trade. Not yet. Alright, I might tweeze that. Probably will. Still look for action. Take 5. Furduck Core could outrace me with the Sunderflock. Let's just tweeze this. I need to find action. They've run away together? Guildweaver. Chaos Spear. So this can do 4 damage later on. I'm going to attack here. I feel like I'm going to play the Guildweaver. I'm happy to trade this for the Furduck Core if he wants. I can play the Chaos Spear for cheaper later. Oh, he counters it. Okay, so now he'll attack me for 9. Oh, still not animating the Furduck Core, so he needs the mana. Okay. We are losing this race. Stingslinger. Okay, so if I play the Stingslinger, next turn I can play the Spewer, Blight on the Spewer, he takes 4, and then Stingslinger on his turn. He takes... So actually, if I attack, I could potentially get him lethal, but do I have to chump next turn? I go to 7, animates that. I'm taking a lot of damage. Play this, it goes to 9, it goes to 6. Attack, he goes to 10. Play Stingslinger. I have to chump block if he gets a land. Yeah, if he gets a land, he can animate the core and pump the Mauler. Actually, no, he doesn't even need a land for that. He has what he needs. So next turn, he can attack for lethal, and I have to chump block the Furduck Core. So my out actually might be finding a way to blight next turn, which I guess would just be like an Auntie or an Abigail. So maybe I'm actually just going to play the Chaos Spewer. I should have attacked first. Definitely should have attacked first. I'm just going to decline to pay the 2 and blight. But yeah, I definitely should have attacked first. Attack for 3. Alright, he goes to 6. Technically, you know, if he goes all in, I could chump block the Furduck Core, and if I draw away the Blight next turn, I have lethal. Although that's not good. Or if I draw Tweeze next turn, I would have lethal by doing this. The problem with playing the Stingslinger there is that I have to chump block with it if he animates the Furduck Core. Maybe he'll play a little more scared. But he's got to go aggressive. Yeah, I could animate the core now. Although technically I could take it all. And then he's dead if I draw any removal. Alright, just the flyer. I like that. That gives me time to burn him out. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. I would put him to 3. But I can't survive another turn. I'm at 2. Yeah, if he animates the Furduck Core, I cannot survive another turn. I guess I think the only way I win is by playing Auntie and trying to block and then surveil into a Tweeze. Because I could play Stingslinger and that would kill him the next turn, but there's no way it's gonna live. He's gonna alpha me here. Technically, I am still dead if he animates the core and then pumps the Mauler, which he actually didn't. Am I going to be punished? I mean, yeah, he has me dead here. You gotta animate the Mauler. Actually, he doesn't even have to do that. I'm just dead on board. Yeah, there was no way out. All right, pick 7. It's close, extremely close. And Noggle the Mine got me good. Ah, too bad. Too bad. That was a sweet hand. That was a fun deck too, but very, very close. That's, you know, the problem with Tarfire is that it doesn't give you a board presence, so it's sometimes hard to race with it. It's best if you have like a stalled board state. Let's check out the deck. This deck was fun. Double Tarfire with double Abigail. It's a pretty funny combo. Champion of the Weird on theme with all the Tarfires. Generally okay. Not a decent removal. Double Glutton. Glutton continues to overperform. I think it's just really strong card. Basically just smooths out your draw. It combos with various cards that want counters like Tarfire, or creatures that remove counters for value like, you know, Hovel Hurler or Reaping Willow. I'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you in the next draft.